Today's horoscope, Pisces November 25, 2023. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Life is shifting into the fast lane for you. This is because mighty Mars, the red planet of passion and energy, has entered your solar house of achievement and will spin here until January 2024. On one hand, this could shift your priorities away from your personal and romantic life significantly and make it harder for singles to meet someone new if they're constantly on the grind. Couples may feel friction, too, if you're burning the candle at both ends but not making quality, intimate time. Be sure you have your cap on right as you venture into this newfound period. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Your career path is about to pick up with intense force when Mars enters Sagittarius today. The Martian drive will encourage you to be more motivated if you want to make leaps and bounds in your career path. As a result, you might become an unexpected but powerful force to reckon with. Do not be surprised if there is more talk surrounding your ambition, drive, and tenacity during this transit. Just keep in mind that some people may view you as aggressive, which is okay. It is just before the dwarf planet Ceres returns to your career sector today that the moon will wrap up its monthly visit. While the moon will have left by the time Ceres returns to begin her first deep dive into your professional needs and priorities in 4 years, its return just after the sun returned 2 days ago and here when Mars returned yesterday has given this new professional wave a lucrative sense of direction from the start as well as a taste of things to come. Things may not go as planned today. Just when you are starting to get things going your way, something can happen to upset the whole picture. What you do in a situation like this says a lot about you. In order to have the patience and endurance you will need, be sure to get aerobic exercise. The oxygen in your bloodstream is converted directly into patience. And a bit of spicy food is good to get the toxins out of your blood, too. This is a day filled with your own vibration. And this can only mean one thing: plenty of energy. Of the major challenges for ES is to learn how to balance the outpouring of energy. Many tend to be rather selfless, giving far more to everyone else than to themselves. The problem with this is that without giving enough to yourself, you run the risk of burning out, not to mention building a reserve of resentment and anger. Learn to be able to say no from time to time without feeling guilty. Recognize that your needs are important. A day after the sun not only left an adventurous part of your chart but returned to your career sector, he is followed by Mars, who does the same today. With the moon still in your income sector and Mercury having already spent 2 weeks in your career sector, as Mars returns to fire up your professional passions, fighting and competitive spirit for the first time in 2 years, he has a dream start. Until she joins them in your career sector tomorrow, the dwarf planet Ceres is holding back as she uses her last full day in an adventurous part of your chart to better understand what you need from life, over and above simply going through the motions. The moon's departure from Pisces yesterday took the pressure off planets in your relationship sector, but while any personal and/or relationship tension this might have created and any strong emotional responses have dialed back, this leaves behind an important message. Usually, planetary activity on the relationship front will have run its course by this time of year, but because it will continue, having the right balance between your personal and relationship needs is more important than ever. Daily Planetary Overview. Today marks the transition of Mars into Sagittarius, urging you to adopt a mindful approach when faced with unfamiliar situations. Prioritize listening to others' perspectives before reacting, especially when lacking comprehensive information. Embrace receptivity and open-mindedness in addressing issues within your social circles. This practice will cultivate a remarkable problem-solving skill set, essential for overcoming challenges and nurturing interpersonal connections. Exercise patience over impulsivity, recognizing that your inventive nature may lack a consistent sense of purpose. In matters of the heart, curb impulsiveness to avoid misunderstandings and tensions. Refrain from unnecessary expenditures on non-essential items, and be cautious of indulging in excessive eating or drinking, as it may lead to discomfort. Financial success may face challenges today, with the potential for poor offers and impulsive purchases. Resist the urge to force success. Instead, focus on limiting losses and navigating the constraints of the momentary constellation. Despite financial uncertainties, your problem-solving abilities are recognized by colleagues and friends who appreciate your offers of assistance. In your personal life, invest time to experience the affectionate responses of your partner. The favorable alignment of the stars encourages maintaining an active approach, leveraging your instinct for profitable business transactions. Keep your ambitions realistic, and numerous options will unfold before you. Address outstanding financial claims promptly, as positive resolutions are likely. Your eloquence in communication doesn't go unnoticed. Others are impressed and willing to follow your lead, trusting in your commitment to collective success over personal power. A day after Mars left your financial sector and 2 days post the Sun's departure, the Dwarf Planet series concludes her deep exploration of your financial needs and priorities for the next 4 years. While your financial sector will remain vacant until Venus returns in 10 days, the Moon timely enters your income sector, seizing the opportunity in the absence of competition from the other side of the financial landscape. Sky for today. Your ongoing struggle with concentration poses challenges, particularly in keeping promises despite sincere efforts. Reflect on the root cause, considering whether personal issues are causing persistent distractions at work. Rather than avoiding this challenge, confront it head-on to address the core issues affecting your focus. Recognize the unpredictability of the future and the potential for rapid changes. Embrace flexibility, especially in financial matters, to avoid unpleasant consequences associated with significant investments or acquisitions. Exercise skepticism when receiving advice and take the time to evaluate, as the information may not always be reliable. Amidst the financial landscape, 2 days after the Sun's return to your financial sector and as Mars settles into its first full day in 2 years, the Dwarf Planet series makes a significant entrance. Her return marks the initiation of an in-depth exploration of your financial sector, a venture not undertaken in 4 years. Assembling a supportive team, including Mercury with his astute financial acumen, presents an opportunity to reclaim control over your financial well-being. While the Moon's visit to your income sector is a week away, promising a regular trigger for action every 4 weeks, the current moment prompts a serious consideration of aligning professional affairs. Just after the Moon departs from your career sector, Ceres joins the Sun and Mars, both recently arrived in your work sector. Prioritize getting professional matters in order before delving into financial decisions, as your professional year gains momentum. This period signifies a time to focus on your career trajectory before fully engaging with financial endeavors.